श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. With the abundant blessings of our Acharya Swamiji, we are now in the Mandasmita Shatakam of Mookapanchashati. We are now proceeding to Shloka number 33. We all had the Saubhagya of celebrating Sri Jayendra Saraswati Swami's Jayanti on Thursday. In fact, I had the special Saubhagya of attending the Jayanti at Kanchipuram and participating in the Jayanti celebrations there and being blessed by the Acharya Swamiji. Now let us go to Shloka number 33.
उर्युर्न कुलशैलराजतनये कूलङ्कषं मङ्गलों कुन्दस्पर्धन चुञ्चुव तव शिवे मन्दस्मित प्रक्रमाः एकामाक्षि समस्त साक्षिनयनो सन्तोषयन्तीश्वरो कर्पूर प्रकर इव प्रशुमराः पुंसाम् असाधारणाः.
Kula Shaila Raja Tanaye, daughter of the Kula mountains. We have seen 7 Kula mountains are there, Kula Shaila. He is the emperor of those Kula mountains, daughter of Kula mountains. Kula Parvatas. Mandasmita Prakramaha. Mandasmita Prakramaha. The gentle smile, the processes, the beginnings of the gentle smile. Naha Kulankasham Mangalam Kuryuhu. Naha for us. Mangalam Kuryuhu. Let them bring about auspiciousness for us. What kind of auspiciousness? Kulankasham Mangalam. Kulankasham we have seen before. Breaking the shores, breaking the banks. A river, a stream, when it flows in spate, it is overflowing and breaking the bank. That kind of excessive auspiciousness should be brought about. That is a prayer. Aha kuryuhu mangalam kulankasham. O Shive, kundaspardhana chunchavaha. This mandasmita prakramaha, the beginnings of the gentle smile, are described as kundaspardhana chunchavaha. Chunchavaha means masters, experts in vying with kunda flower. Spardhana, vying with kunda flower, jasmine flower. They are renowned for competing. Chunchu, renowned. Masters, renowned. They are renowned for competing with jasmine flowers. Kamakshi, these Mandasmita Prakramaha, Ishvaram Samasta Sakshi Nayanam Santoshayanti Karpura Prakara Iva. Ishvaram, Shiva, Santoshayanti, they bring him satisfaction, they bring him contentment, they bring him happiness. And who is Shiva? Samasta Sakshi Nayanam. He has an eye who is the witness of everything. Who is that? Surya. One right eye is Surya. Surya is Samasta Sakshi. He is the witness of everything on earth. Karpura Prakara Iva Santoshayanti. How much is his happiness? How much is his satisfaction? Karpura Prakara Iva. Like particles of camphor, which are spread all over the place. Prasurmaraha, spread all over the place. Particles of camphor spread all over the place. Camphor particles well spread. Like that, he becomes happy. Because camphor is something which brings happiness because of the fragrance. So he is comparing it with fragrance. His happiness is compared with the happiness brought about by Karpura. So he says, Ye Ishwaram Samasta Sakshinayanam Santoshayanti Karpura Prakarayava Prasurmaraha. And further description is Pumsam Asadharanaha. Very unusual for people. What is unusual? To get Mandasmita Prakramaha, to get gentle smile is not easy for ordinary people. So he says, Pumsam Asadharanaha, very unusual for ordinary people. So the beginnings of your gentle smile, the methods, the ways of your gentle smile, prakrama can mean so many things. The ways of your gentle smile may do much auspiciousness to us, like a stream flowing in spate, breaking the shores. And they are your Mandaspita Prakramaha, they are renowned for vying with jasmine flower in beauty. And they satisfy, they bring about happiness to Ishvara, whose eye is the witness of everything. And the happiness is like well spread camphor particles. And the gentle smile, ways of gentle smile are completely unusual for ordinary people. For ordinary people, it is very difficult to get. Next.
कम्रेण स्नपयस्व कर्म कुहना चोरेण मारागम व्याख्या शिक्षण दीक्षितेन विदुषाम् अक्षीण लक्ष्मी पुषा कामाक्षी स्मित कंदलेन कलुष स्फोट क्रिया चुंचुना कारुण्यामृत वीचिका विहरण प्राचुर्य धुर्येण माम्
Kamakshi Smita Kandalena, mass of gentle smile. By your mass of gentle smile, Napayasva, bathe me with your mass of gentle smile. Bathe me in your mass of gentle smile. That is a prayer. Now that mass of gentle smile is being described in this sloka. Kamrena, this mass of gentle smile is extremely beautiful. Kamrena, very beautiful. Karma kuhana chorena. Chora is a thief. It is a thief of the hypocrisy of karmas. Kohana is hypocrisy. It is a thief of the hypocrisy of karmas. Means what? Karmas are described as hypocritical, as having a tendency to cheat. Why? Why karma should be described as having a tendency to cheat? Because no person can live without doing a karma. Bhagavad Gita also emphasizes this aspect. We can never spend a moment without performing a karma. Some karma, mental karma at least, we are performing. Because karmas are basic to our nature. They have an attraction to the personality of men. So, and they are natural. So, that is where they lay a trap. They lay a trap of papa and punya, because every karma is associated with the papa and punya. So either papa or punya. So as long as papa punya balance is there, you have to keep on taking births on earth for completing your karma account. So karma has got this kind of trapping people into this kind of repeated births by becoming natural to people and by being attractive through sense organs. So they are deceptive. Kuhana, they are deceptive. They have the tendency to be hypocritical, to be deceptive. So this gentle smile removes that deceptivity, that hypocrisy of karmas. Karma kuhana chorena, maragama vyakhya shikshana dikshitena. Dikshita is an expert in teaching, shikshana, in teaching vyakhya, the explanation of maragama, kama shastra. Mara is manmatha. Explanation of Kama Shastra, in teaching that, the gentle smile is an expert. Vidusham Akshina Lakshmi Pusha. Vidusham, for Vidwans, for scholars, Akshina Lakshmi, undiminishing glory, undiminishing wealth. Akshina. Akshina is something which diminishes, which decays, undecaying, undiminishing glory and wealth, Lakshmi, Pusha. Pusha means nourishing. By bestowing on Vidwans this kind of undiminishing wealth, she nourishes them. So, Lakshmi, Pusha, Kamakshi, Smita Kandalena, Kalusha Sthotak Kriya Chunchuna. Further description. Kalusha Sthotak Kriya Chunchuna. Chunchu means, we have seen before, renowned for this action, Kriya. Renowned for this action. What action? Kalusha Spotak Kriya. Kalushas are sins, blemishes. Spota means exploding. Exploding the sins, exploding and removing the sins. In that, this is an expert. This is renowned for that. Another meaning is, spota means clapping the hands. You might have seen that clapping the hands during prayer, during arti, is very popular among North Indians, not very popular among South Indians. In fact, there is a Shastra dictum which says that by clapping the hands, the papas run away. There's a shloka for it, in fact. By clapping the hands, the sins take to their heels. So he says, Pota is clapping the hands. So he says, renowned for exploding the sins by the action of clapping the hands. This is Kalusha Spota Kriya Chinchunam. Karunyamrita Vichika Viharana Rachurya Dhuryena. This further description of the gentle smile. Dhurya means she is an expert. Prachurya means extensive. It is an expert in extensively viharana, playing about. Gentle smile is an expert in extensively playing about among the waves, Vichika, among the waves of Karunya Amrita, the ocean of nectar of compassion. In the waves of the ocean of the nectar of compassion, it has ability of extensively playing, which means what? We have seen before that whether it is Kataksha or whether it is Mandasmita, it is always driven by compassion. It is always driven by Karuna. Karuna is the basis. So he says. So, Smita Kandalena, by the mass of your gentle smile, please bathe me in that, which is so very beautiful, which is a thief of the hypocrisy of karmas, and which is an expert in teaching the explanation of Kama Shastra, and which nourishes scholars by bestowing on them undiminishing, undecaying wealth and glory. And the gentle smile is also renowned for the action of exploding the sins by clapping of hands. And like by clapping of hands, you can say. That is, even if you don't clap your hands, the explosion will still take place. So he says, it is also an expert in extensively playing about among the waves of nectar of compassion. Next.
Svanmandasmita-kandalasya niyatam kahamakshi-shankamake कच्चन नूतन प्रचलितः नैषाकरचीकरः किं चक्षीरपयोनिधि प्रतिनिधिः स्वर्वाहिनी वीचिका विभो कोऽपि विडम्ब एव कुहना मल्लीमतली रुचः
Mandasmita Kandalasya Shikaraha, second line. The drop, Shikara is a drop. The drop of the mouth of your gentle smile. A drop of your mouth of your gentle smile. Bimbaha Kashchana Nutanaha Prachalitaha Naishakaraha. Kashchana Nutanaha Bimbaha. It has taken a new form. This drop of your gentle smile has taken Kashchana, some, Nutanaha, new, Bimbaha, form. Some new form it has taken. Prachalitaha means it has taken. What new form it has taken? Naishakaraha. Naishakaraha is moon. It has taken some new form of moon. This is what we suspect. Shankamahe. Shankamahe means we suspect. Niyatam. Niyatam means we certainly suspect. We certainly suspect that a drop, a particle of the mouth of your gentle smile has taken a new form of moon. Kincha. Further. Shira payonidhihi pratinidhihi. For your gentle smile, Shira payonidhihi, the ocean of milk, the milk ocean, is representative. Pratinidhihi. It is only a representative. A representative is not fully representing the master. We all know it. So he says, even the milk ocean is only a minor representative of the beauty of your gentle smile. Swarvahini Vichika Vibhokopi Vidambayeva. Swarvahini is Ganga, we have seen before. The Ganga which is flowing in Swargaloka, that is Akasha Ganga, Swarvahini. Vichika, the waves of Ganga, Akasha Ganga, Vibhokaha Api, the haughty indifference which you are showing to the waves of the Akasha Ganga is also Vidambayeva. It is only mockery. You are showing mockery by being indifferent to the waves of Ganga. Malli matalli ruchaha kuhana eva. Vidambayeva bibbokopi. Similarly, this eva is common for both. Malli matalli ruchaha kuhana eva. Malli is jasmine. Matalli is, ruchaha is radiance. Matalli means excellent. The excellent radiance of jasmine is also a deception only. Kohana is only a deception. That is, there is no reality in the radiance of the jasmine flower. It is only a deception, deceptive. Because how long does the radiance last? It lasts only for a few hours, isn't it? After it wilts away. The Malli flower wilts away, whereas gentle smile can never wilt away. In fact, it grows in beauty and glory. So he says, the drop of your mouth of gentle smile, we certainly suspect, has taken a new form of moon. Further, it is also the milk ocean is also a representative of your gentle smile, and the haughty indifference which your gentle smile shows to the waves of Akasha Ganga is only mockery of Akasha Ganga. Similarly, the radiance, the excellent radiance of jasmine flower is also only a deception. Next.
दुष्कर्मार्क निसर्ग कर्क समः संपर्क तप्तं मिलत् पंकं शंकर वल्लभे मम मनः काञ्चीपुरालङ्क्रिये अम्बत्वमृदुलस्मितामृतरसे मङ्क्त्वा विधूय व्यताम् आनन्दोदय सौदशृङ्गपदवीम् आरोढुमाकाङ्क्षति.
Kanchipuralankriye and Amba or Shankara Vallabhe, these are all addresses as usual. Kanchipuralankriye, the decoration of the city of Kanchi. Shankara Vallabhe, the beloved of Shiva. Amba, O mother. He says, Swan Mridula Smita Amritarase Mantva Vidhuya Smithan. Dushkarmarka Manaha. Okay. We will start with Mama Manaha. Mama Manaha, my mind. Dushkarma Arka Nisarga Karkasha Mahas Samparka Taptam, not Tapatam, Taptam. He is describing the state of his mind. He is describing the state of his mind. It is Taptam, it is roasted. Well, why it is feeling so hot? Dushkarma Arka Nisarga Karkasha Mahas Samparka. Samparka means contact. It is in contact with, the mind is in contact with Mahaha. Mahaha means rays. The rays, harsh rays, Karkasha Mahaha. The harsh rays, Nisarga Karkasha Mahaha. By nature, the rays are harsh by nature, which is producing this kind of harsh rays. Dushkarma Arka. The Surya of my evil deeds. The Surya of my evil deeds is producing by nature. Naturally, I have performed Dushkarma, so naturally the rays will be harsh. They will not be cool. So he says, Nisarga Karkasha Mahaha. By nature, the rays are very harsh. So, Samparka, by contact with those harsh rays, Saptam, I am roasted. Then further, Milat Pankam. Panka is sin or flesh. Normally it means flesh. Here it means sins. Tainted with sins. Milat Pankam, tainted with sins. My mind is tainted with sins. One, Mridula Smita Amritarase Mantva. Akankshati we have to take together with this. Akankshati means it desires. My mind desires. Desires to do what? Mantva. It wants to get immersed. Mantva means plunging. It wants to get immersed. It wants to plunge into the Amrita Rasa, the essence of nectar, which is your gentle smile. Swan Mridula Smita Amrita Rase. In your gentle smile, which is Amrita. In that Amrita Rasa, I want to plunge. My mind wants to plunge. Mantva. Then what will happen? Vidhuya Vyatham. All my misery will be removed. Removing my misery. Vidhuya, removing. Vyatham, misery. Removing my misery. Not only removing the misery. Removing the misery is only a negative benefit. We should also get a positive benefit. That is the next one. Ananda Udaya Sausa Shringa Padavim Arodham Akankshati. Akankshati means desire. Arodham, to ascend. To ascend what? Ananda Udaya Sausa Shringa Padavim. To the state of the highest level, Shringa, the highest level of the mansion of the rise of bliss, Ananda Udaya. If you consider Ananda Udaya as a mansion, Saudha is a mansion. If you consider Ananda Udaya, the rise of Ananda as a mansion, and if you want to go to the top level, Shringa top level, Padavi, the position of the top level, Arodham, to ascend to that level, I want to do that. Akankshati, my desire is to do that. So, my mind desires, O Kamakshi, my mind is in a roasted condition because of the contact with the naturally harsh rays of the sun of my evil deeds, and it is tainted with my sins, and it desires to remove all the misery by plunging into the nectar essence of your gentle smile, and it wants to ascend to the top level of the mansion of the rise of bliss, Ananda Udaya. So you have the negative benefit as well as the positive benefit, and the condition of the mind is also described. What more do you want? Next.
नम्राणां नगराजशेखरसुते नः कालयानां पुरग कामाक्षि त्वरया विपत्प्रशमने कारुण्यधारा किरण आगच्छन्तम् अनुग्रहं प्रकटयन् आनन्दबीजानि ते नासीरे मृदुहास एव तनुते नाते सुधा शीतलः
Nagaraja Shekharasute Kamakshi, the daughter of the head of the mountains, daughter of the emperor of the mountain. Shekhara means Raja is the emperor, the head, the king. Shekhara means the head. Raja Shekhara is the head among the kings. If there may be several kings, and he is the chief among those kings, that is Himavan. So, daughter of Himavan. Now he says, he is describing the gentle smile. He says, Mriduhasa eva. Mriduhasa, last line, your gentle smile, he is describing. Namranam, Nakalayanam, Puraha, Tvaraya, Vipat Prashamene, Karunya Dharaha, Kiranne. Nakalaya is Devas, those whose abode is Naka. Naka is Swargaloka. Naka Alaya. Alaya is abode. Devalaya is the abode of Deva. Nakalaya is the abode of Swargaloka. Those who are having their abode of Swargaloka, that is Devas, Namranam, they are worshipping Devi. Those who are Puraha, in front. Those who are worshipping in front, those Devas, Tvaraya, very quickly, immediately, Vipat Prashamena, by removing their dangers. Prashama, subduing. By subduing, by removing their Vipat, their dangers, Karunya Dharaha Kiranne, by pouring out showers of compassion. By pouring out showers of compassion, this Mriduhasa, this gentle smile, does all this. After that, not only that, it doesn't stop with just subduing of dangers by pouring of Karunya Dhara. It doesn't stop with that. Agachantam anugraham prakatayanne ananda bijanite. It also prakatayanne, it also manifests, it exhibits agachantam anugraham, the anugraha which is going to follow. Agachantam, ensuing, the following. Anugraha, blessing. Blessing is going to follow. After this gentle smile, anugraha is going to follow. So, that anugraha, the following is anugraha, is also expressed, prakatayanne. Now, further, not only that. So, you have got so many advantages happening. One is the subduing of dangers. Second is the shower of karunya. Then third is, it is also a harbinger of the anugraha which is coming. Then, Ananda Bijani Nathire Tanute Sudha Shitalaha. Nathe, Om, Mother, Ananda Bijani, the seeds of bliss. Nasire, Nasire means as an advance party. Nasire means in advance. Sowing the seeds of bliss in advance. Mriduhasa eva, your gentle smile itself. Tanute, it brings about. Sudha Shitalaha, it brings about the coolness of nectar. It brings about the coolness of nectar for those who worship, and it tells in advance it by sowing the bliss, sowing the seeds of bliss. By sowing the seeds of bliss, it in advance, it ensures that bliss is going to follow, anugraha is going to follow. It immediately gives you the coolness of nectar, and it sows the seeds of ananda And thus it also explains, exhibits, it's a harbinger of the anugraha which is going to follow. So he says, your mruduhasa eva, your gentle smile itself is for those devas who worship in front, for them immediately the gentle smile subdues their dangers by showering compassion, showers of, by pouring out showers of compassion, and also by exhibiting the harbinger of the ensuing anugraha, and by sowing in advance the seeds of ananda. It brings about a cool atmosphere of nectar. Next.
कामाक्षी प्रथमान विभ्रमनिधिः कन्दर्पदर्प प्रसूः मुग्धस्ते मृदुहास एव गिरिजे मुष्णातु मे किल्बिषौ यं द्रष्टुं विहिते करग्रह उमे शम्भुस्त्रपामीलितं स्वैरं कारयति स्म ताण्डव विनोद आनन्दिना तण्डुना.
Kamakshi, mruduhasa eva, your gentle smile itself, like in the last shloka, he is using the same phrase. Your gentle smile itself, prasamana vibhrama nidhihi. Prasamana means celebrated, very famous. It is a very famous treasure of beauty. It is a very famous treasure of beauty as well as delight. Vibhrama also can mean delight. Beauty and delight. Celebrated treasure of beauty and delight. Kandarpa darpa prasuhu. Prasu means progenitor. Progenitor of the pride of Manmatha. Manmatha becomes proud because of the grace of Devi. This we have seen many times. So, she is the mother of the pride of Manmatha. Mugdhaha te mruduha te eva. Mugdhaha means very enchanting. Your gentle smile is so enchanting. Girije, O daughter of Himavan, me kilbisham mushnatu. Let it remove all my sins. Mushnatu, remove. Let it remove all my sins. Let it destroy all my sins. Yam drashtum vihite karagraha ume sambhuhu trapamelitam. Yam drashtum, for seeing this gentle smile, karagraha vihite, during the time of panigrahana, panigrahana is an important aspect of our Sanatana Dharma marriage, that, panigrahana. Panigrahana is indicated by karagraha, that is holding the hand. Panigrahana means holding the hand. Karagraha also means holding the hand. So vihite means when it was organized. When panigrahana was organized, Ume, hey Uma, yam drashtum, for seeing your gentle smile, Shambhuhu, Shiva was eager to see your gentle smile during the time of Panigrahana. That is the story. But what happened? Trapa Melitam, but he could not see because it was not there. Trapa Melitam. Melitam means closed. It was closed because of bashfulness. Because you were bashful. Trapa means bashfulness. Shyness. Because of shyness, your gentle smile was not available to him. It was closed. So what did you do? He was very keen on seeing your gentle smile, but it was not available. So he wanted to create somehow an occasion for your gentle smile. What did you do? Svairam karayatisma tandava vinoda anandina tanduna. Then immediately he thought of a upaya, a method. What is the upaya he thought? Tandu is his assistant. Tandu is a famous assistant of Shiva who is an expert in Tandava dance. He is the teacher of Bharata, who is the author of Natya Shastra. Bharata has written Natya Shastra, and Natya Shastra was taught to Bharata by Tandu. This is what Puranas tell us. Tandu is an assistant of Shiva. Tandu is also, some scholars opine that Tandu is also Nandi himself. Anyway, whether it is Tandu or Nandi, it doesn't matter to us. Now, he made Tandu to do Tandava. Tandava Vinoda. Tandava Vinoda means by giving entertainment. Vinoda is entertainment. By entertaining Devi by his Tandava dance, Ananda, by that happiness, by that bliss, Svairam Karayatisma. The gentle smile came out on its own. He didn't have to do anything. By his Tandava dance, Devi became very happy. She became suddenly excited. So she let out that gentle smile without any further prodding. So Svairam on her own. Karayatisma, she let out. She made the gentle smile to make Shambhu happy. And Shambhu got it done through the Tandava dance, the entertaining Tandava dance, the very happy, entertaining Tandava dance of Tandu. So he says, your gentle smile itself is so beautiful, let it destroy all my sins, and it is a treasure of the delight. It is a very celebrated treasure of delight, and it is the mother of the pride of Manmatha. And for seeing this at the time of Panigrahana, Shambhu was very keen, but unfortunately, your eyes were closed, your gentle smile was not available, it was closed. So he made Tandu do the entertaining and Ananda, full of Ananda, Tandava dance, and your gentle smile came out on its own. Vairam Karayati. Next.
क्षुण्णं केनचिदेव धीरमनसा कुत्रापि नानाजनैः कर्मग्रन्थिनियन्त्रितैरसुगमो कामाक्षि सामान्यतः मुग्धै द्रष्टुमसख्यमेव मनसा मूढस्य मे मौक्तिकौ मार्गं दर्शयतु प्रदीप इव ते मन्दस्मित श्रीरियम्.
Last line. Iyam mandasmita shrihi. This glory of your gentle smile. Te mandasmita shrihi. Your glory of gentle smile. Iyam. This your glory of gentle smile. Pradeepa iva margam darshayatu. Like a light, like a lamp, let it show me the way. Let it show me the path. Like a lamp. This is the prayer. Now, that Mandasmita is described as usual in the other three lines. Shunnam kenachideva dhira manasa putrapi nanajanaihi karmagranthi niyantritaihi asugamam kamakshi samanyataha. Dhira manasa kutrapi. Dhira manasa means a person with courage. A courageous person. Kutrapi, somewhere. Kenachit, some 1 in a million. Kenachit, very rare. One rare person somewhere of courageous mind. Shunnam. Shunnam means practiced. He has practiced. By practicing, that means the Mukti Marga is so difficult. Somewhere 1 in a million, some rare person might have followed, might have practiced the skill. Shunnam means practicing the skill. Kutrapi dhiramanasa kenachiteva. Somebody might have practiced. That margam is described. See, margam darshayatu. You must show me that path which is practiced by 1 in a million person who is a special metal, courageous metal. That kind of person is able to reach that level. So please show me that path. Nana janaihi karmagranthi niyantritaihi asugamam. Asugamam means simple to follow. Asugamam, not simple to follow, very difficult to follow. Nana janaihi, for various people who are tied up by the knots of karma, karma granthi, by the knots of karma, niyantritaihi, subdued, controlled by the knots of karma, various people, for them it is impossible. This marga is impossible. Samanyataha, generally that is the case. That is why it was described as kenachiteva dhira manasa, some very rare person. So samanyataha, generally this is the case. Mugdhaihi drashtum ashakyameva. Mugdhaihi, stupid people. Mugdha can mean enchanting. Last time it meant enchanting. This time it means stupid. Mugdha has got different meaning. Mugdhaihi, by stupid people, drashtum ashakyameva. It is impossible to see. It is impossible to see for stupid people. This path is not possible for stupid people. Manasa moodhasya me mauktikam margam darshayatu pradeepa ivate. Mauktikam margam, the mukti marga, the marga of mukti. Moodhasya me, for a stupid person like me, please show me that path. Mugdhaihi drashtum ashakyameva manasa. Manasa goes with that. They cannot see even with their minds. Forget about seeing otherwise. They cannot see, they cannot even imagine that kind of path for stupid people. So the prayer is, this glory of gentle smile, please let it show like a lamp the path of mukti to me. This path of mukti is achievable only for a very rare person, only in a million person, who can practice this. To go to that path, he has to practice so many things. That is what he means. To reach that path, he has to practice so many sadhanas. So, dhira manasa, someone with a courageous mind. And it is impossible for various people normally who are controlled by the knots of karmas. And for them, they cannot even see with their minds because they are stupid people. For stupid people, it cannot be perceived even with their minds. So please show me that path, mukti path. Though I am stupid, moodhasya me, though I am stupid, please show me by your grace. Next.
ज्योत्स्ना कान्तिभिरेव निर्मलतरं नैशाकरं मण्डलं हंसैरेव शरद् विलाससमये व्याकोचमम्बोरुः स्वच्छैरेव विकस्वरै रुडुगणैः कामाक्षि बिम्बं दिवग पुण्यैरेव मृदुस्मितस्तव मुखम् उष्णातिशोभाभरम्.
Now the gentle smile is described like this. Jyotsna kantibhireva nirmalataram naishakaram mandalam. Nishakara is moon. Naishakaram mandalam, the area around the moon. The mandala around the moon. Nirmalataram, it is very beautiful, free from blemish, very pure and beautiful. Why? Why it is beautiful? Jyotsna kantibhihi eva. Because of the radiance of the moonlight. Supposing the moon has no light, it is a very dull object, then will that be beautiful? Will that be blemish free? No. That's what he is saying. So because of the radiance of the moonlight, the area around the moon is so beautiful, so free from blemish. Similarly, Hamsaireva Sharad Vilasa Samaye Vyakocham Ambhoruham. Vyakocham means blossomed lotus, fully blossomed lotus. Sharad Vilasa Samaye, at the time of the autumn. Vilasa means the beauty of the autumn. When the autumn is in all its splendor, at the time of the splendor of the autumn, Hamsaireva, because of the swans only, this lotus gains its beauty. Just as the area around the moon gained its beauty because of the inherent radiance of the moonlight. Similarly, this lotus does not have inherent beauty because of the swans which are going about around it. The lotus looks very beautiful. The fully blossomed lotus gains its attraction because of the swans at the time of the splendor of the autumn. Now he is giving two examples to show how surroundings give you beauty. how the surroundings add to your beauty. He has given two examples. The third example. Svachhaireva vikasvaraihi uduganaihi divaha bimbam. Svachhaireva, very clear, very clear. Vikasvaraihi, shining. Uduganaihi. Uduganaihi, not Udugunaihi. Uduganaihi, because Udugana is the groups of stars. Udu is star. Gana is the group. Groups of stars. Because of the groups of stars which are shining and which are very clear, very clearly shining stars, because of them, Divaha Bimbam, the area of the sky is beautiful. Nirmalataram is common to all the three examples. So Nirmalataram is so beautiful, so free from blemish, the area of the sky, because of the naturally shining groups of stars which are so beautiful. Similarly, like the three examples, Punyaireva Mridusmitaihi Tavamukham Pushnati Shobhavanam. Punyaireva Mridusmitaihi. Because of the sacred gentle smiles only, Eva means only. Because of that only, Tava Mukham, your face, Shobhabharam Pushnati, has got excessive Shobha, excessive beauty. Your face exhibits greater beauty, excessive beauty, only by the sacred gentle smile. Now, for that, he gave three examples. Your face shows excessive beauty because of the sacred gentle smiles. Just as the area around the moon is so beautiful, so free from blemish by the radiance of the moonlight. The blossomed lotus is so beautiful during the splendor of the autumn because of the swans surrounding it. Similarly, the area of the sky is so beautiful because of the clear shine of the group of stars. Next.
मानग्रन्थि विधुं तुदेन रभसात् आस्वाद्यमानेन व प्रेमाडम्बर पूर्णिमा हिमकरे कामाक्षिते तत्क्षणम् आलोक्य स्मितचन्द्रिकां पुनरिमाम् उन्मीलनं जग्मुषीं चेतशीलयते चकोरचरितम् चन्द्रार्धचूडा मणेः.
Again, a lot of imagery has been brought in here in this shloka. Let us start with Nava Prema Adambara Purnima Himakare. Himakara is moon. Purnima Himakara, the full moon. Because of at the time of the full moon, Nava Prema Adambara. Adambara means the exhibition, the showing, the exhibition of the new love, Hamsaireva Sarad Vilasa Samaye Vyakocham Ambhoruham. Vyakocham means blossomed. Blossomed lotus. Fully blossomed lotus. Sharad Vilasa Samaye. At the time of the autumn. Vilasa means the beauty of the autumn. When the autumn is in all its splendor, at the time of the splendor of the autumn, Hamsaireva, because of the swans only, this lotus gains its beauty. Just as the area around the moon gained its beauty because of the inherent radiance of the moonlight. Similarly, this lotus does not have inherent beauty because of the swans which are going about around it. The lotus looks very beautiful. The fully blossomed lotus gains its attraction because of the swans at the time of the splendor of the autumn. Now he is giving two examples to show how surroundings give you beauty, how the surroundings add to your beauty. He has given two examples. The third example. Swachaireva vikaswaraihi uduganaihi divaha bimbam. Swachaireva, very clear, very clear. Vikaswaraihi, shining. Uduganaihi. Uduganaihi, not Udugunaihi. Uduganaihi, because Udugana is the groups of stars. Udu is star. Gana is a group. Groups of stars. Because of the groups of stars which are shining and which are very clear, very clearly shining stars, because of them, Divaha Bimbam, the area of the sky is beautiful. Nirmalataram is common to all the three examples. So Nirmalataram is so beautiful, so free from blemish, the area of the sky, because of the naturally shining groups of stars which are so beautiful. Similarly, like the three examples, Punyaireva Mridusmitaihi Tavamukham Pushnati Shobhavanam. Punyaireva Mridusmitaihi. Because of the sacred gentle smiles only, because of the sacred gentle smiles only, Eva means only, because of that only, Tavamukham, your face, Shobhabharam Pushnati, has got excessive shobha, excessive beauty. Your face exhibits greater beauty, excessive beauty, only by the sacred gentle smiles. Now, for that, he gave three examples. Your face shows excessive beauty because of the sacred gentle smiles. Just as the area around the moon is so beautiful, so free from blemish by the radiance of the moonlight. The blossomed lotus is so beautiful during the splendor of the autumn because of the swans surrounding it. Similarly, the area of the sky is so beautiful because of the clear shine of the group of stars. Next.
मानग्रन्थि विधुं तुदे नरबसात् आस्वाद्यमानेन प्रेमाडम्बर पूर्णिमा हिमकरे कामाक्षिते तत्क्षणो आलोक्य स्मितचन्द्रिकां पुनरिमाम् उन्मीलनं जग्मुषीं चेतशीलयते चकोरचरितम् Chandradhachura Mane.
Again, a lot of imagery has been brought in here in the shloka. Let us start with Nava Prema Adambara Purnima Himakare. Himakara is moon. Purnima Himakara, the full moon. Because of at the time of the full moon, Nava Prema Adambara. Adambara means the exhibition, the showing, the exhibition of the new love, when your face, which is the moon, when your face, that is understood, when your face, which is the full moon, because of the new love, it wants to exhibit like a full moon, then what happens? Managranthi vidhuntudena rabhatat aswadyamane. At that very time, unfortunately, Rahu comes and swallows the moon. Vidhuntuda is Rahu. Vidhu is moon. Vidhuntuda means harasser of the moon, troublemaker for the moon. That is Rahu. Vidhuntuda, Rahu. By Rahu, who is the Rahu here? Managranthi. Granthi means crookedness, the knot of anger. Suddenly some anger crept into her Devi's mind for some reason. So because of that, gentle smile vanished. That's what he is trying to say. For that he is bringing so much of imagery. So he says, by Rahu, which is the crooked anger in your mind, Rabhasat, very quickly, in a moment of agitation. Rabhasat means very quickly in a moment of agitation. Aswadyamane, when it was swallowed by Rahu. When the Chandra, the full moon of the newly found love was showing, was exhibiting, then suddenly this Rahu came and swallowed. Who is Rahu? The crookedness of anger. Then Takshanam, at that very moment, Mitachandrikam alokya punaha imam unmilanam jagmushim. He has seen Shambhu, Shiva, Chandrardha Chodamanehe. Chandrardha Chodamani is Shiva, who is having crescent moon on his head. Takshanam, at that very moment, Mitachandrikam alokya, having seen the moonlight of the gentle smile, he saw the moonlight of the gentle smile, then suddenly the Rahu came and swallowed it. He could not swallow that. Then what did he do? Punaha yamam unmilanam jagmushim. He wanted, punaha means again. He wanted to again open up, jagmushim means to attain, to reach. Unmilanam jagmushim, to reach the reopening, of the gentle smile. Chetaha shilayate chakora charitam. His mind is taking the position of chakora charitam. It's taking the position of chakora bird. The habit of a chakora bird, chakora charitam. What is the habit of chakora bird? Chakora bird will drink only the nectar coming from the moon. Similarly, this Shiva also wants to drink the nectar from the gentle smile, Chandra of the gentle smile. So he is waiting like a chakora bird. Chetaha, his mind is Shilayate, he has taken to the habit of chakora. His mind has taken to the habit of the practice of chakora bird and expecting punaha imam unmilanam jagmushim. It wants to see the opening up of this moon. The moon which was swallowed by Rahu, he wants to see that open up again. Having seen earlier, Smita Chandrikam alokya, the full moon of the exhibited newly found love was swallowed by Rahu in a very agitated manner, very quickly, by Rahu of the crooked anger. Then Shiva wanted to open it up again, and he is waiting like a chakora bird. Next.
कामाक्षी स्मृतमञ्जरीं तव भजे यस्यात् पिशामङ्कुरान् आपीनस्तनपानलालसतया निःशङ्कमङ्केशयः ऊर्ध्वं वीक्ष्य विकर्षति प्रसुमरान् उद्धामया शुण्डया शूनुस्ते विशशङ्कया शुपुगना दन्ताबल ग्रामणीः.
Now, first time we are talking about the activity of Ganapati. Ganapati has come for the first time. He says, Kohana Dantavala Gramanihi. This is description of Ganapati. Instead of saying Ganapati straight, he is using such a convoluted description. He says, Kuhana Dantavala Gramani. Dantavala is elephant. Gramani is chief among elephants. Kuhana means deceitful. Deceitful chief of element. Why he is saying deceitful? Because how can Ganapati have an elephant head? All devas have got human heads. Why Ganapati should have an elephant head? So he is trying to be deceitful. He is trying to deceive us by wearing an elephant head. That is the poetical description of Ganapati. Kuhana Dantavala Gramani. The deceitful elephant head. What does he do? Tava Smita Banjarim Bhaje. First of all, he says, the poet says, I worship the bouquet of your gentle smile. Tava Smita Banjari Bhaje. I worship the gentle smile, the bouquet of your gentle smile. Yasyaha, of the bouquet of the gentle smile. Visham Ankurane. Visham is radiance. The radiance of the gentle smile, Ankurana, the sprouts of the radiance. Just starting, then Ankurana, Apinastana Pana Ralasataya Nishankam Ankeshayaha Urdham Vechya Vikarshati. Now, how Ganapati comes into picture, that is now described. Ganapati is Ankeshayaha. He is lying on the lap. Anka is lap. He is lying down on the lap, Nishanka, without any fear. Why should he fear? After all, he is lying on the lap of his mother. For us, Devi, we will be afraid of going anywhere near the mother, near Devi. But for him, it is mother. So he says Nishankam. Without any fear, he is lying on the lap of his mother. Why he is lying? Apinastana Pana Lalasataya. Lalasa is great desire. Great desire of drinking milk from the huge bosom, Apinastana. From the huge bosom of Devi, he wants to drink milk. Pana Lalasataya. Great desire he is having. For that he is lying down. Then what happens? Yasya Susham Ankura Urdham Vikshya. At that time, he sees the gentle smile. He sees the gentle smile. Smita Manjari, Sham Ankuram. The sprouts of the radiance of the bouquet of the gentle smile, he sees Urdhvam Vikshya. He sees on the top. Because he is lying down, he wants to drink milk, but at that time he sees on the top this gentle smile sprouts. Prasumarana Uddamaya Shunda. Prasumarana means spread out. The gentle smile is spreading out its radiance, isn't it? So Prasumarana Ankurana. So it's spreading out in all directions. Then what happens here? What does he do? Uddamaya Sundaya. By the trunk. Sunda is the trunk. By the trunk, raise the trunk. Uddamaya means raise the trunk. He raises the trunk. Sunuhu te. Sunuste, not Sunusute. Sunuhu te. Te Sunuhu. Your son. Your son. That is the Ganapati. Bisashankaya Asu Vikarshati. Bisashankaya. By thinking that it is the lotus stalk. He saw the Smita Manjari, isn't it? He saw the bouquet of flowers of the gentle smile. He thought it is a lotus stalk because elephants are always fond of lotus stalks. So he says he thought he saw a bouquet of flowers. He thought it is a bisa. Bisa means lotus stalk. Shanka is a doubt. So he thought it is a lotus stalk. Ashu immediately vikarshati. He pulls. Elephants have got a habit of pulling lotus stalks because they want to eat. So similarly, he raised his trunk and pulled the bouquet of flowers of gentle smile. This is only an imagination because there is no real bouquet of flowers. It's only gentle smile. That means he raised his trunk towards the gentle smile, towards the lips of Devi. That is what he is trying to say. He raised his trunk toward the lips of Devi, thinking that it is a lotus stalk. He even forgot to drink milk. That is what indirectly he means. So he was so attracted by the gentle smile that he wanted to pull it off. So this is a very beautiful imagery of how Ganapati acts. First time this kind of description has come. So we have been seeing the description of Bhusam in so many places, and we have understood earlier that we should develop our Matra Bhava. Now Ganapati shows that. Ganapati shows us the way of how the bosom description is meant only for our developing Matra Bhava and for our desire to drink the milk of Jnana. Just as Jnana Sambandha drank the milk of Jnana from Devi, similarly we should also expect, we should also desire. That is what Ganapati is showing the way. So the chief of elephants, deceptive chief of elephants, is lying down on the, without fear, lying down on the lap of his mother with a desire of drinking milk from the huge bosom, and he sees on the top the sprouts of the radiance of the gentle smile of the bouquet of flowers, and he wants to pull it, thinking that it is lotus stalk by his raised trunk. Prasrumarana Ankurana, the spread, the well spread sprouts of the radiances of the gentle smile are so attractive to him. He thought it is like lotus stalk. He wants to pull it towards him, so he raised his trunk. This is the description. I think we close for the day. We have already exceeded the time. We close for the day. We invite questions.
If anybody has any questions, please unmute yourself and ask questions.